faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Define your meaning of war. To me it's what we do when we're bored. I feel the heat coming off of the blacktop, and it makes me want it more. Because I'm hyped up, out of control. If it's a fight, I'm ready to go. I wouldn't put my money on the other guy. If you know what I know that I know. It's been a long time coming, and the tables turn around. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. I'm not running, it's a little different now. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down.
I had never originally planned to wrestle once I got into 7th grade. My brother DJ had started 2 years before me and was doing well and kept asking me to join. After a lot of persuasion and maybe a few bribes, DJ and my dad finally got me to join the wrestling team. When I joined the wrestling team, I remember a team full of seniors who at the time seemed like they had been wrestling forever. However, it was awesome to join the team with my brother and best friend Mikey. It wasn't long till our first meet against Smith Voke and also my first wrestling match. I thankfully won my first match, but it wasn't pretty. From that match forward, I trained with DJ and Michael for years on and off season, and they were some of the best teammates I could ever ask for and made me the wrestler I am today. My wrestling career was filled with experiences that I'm not sure I could have ever gained anywhere else. For example, puking at the first practice I ever went to 5 times. But most of my wrestling experiences were a bit more fun than that one. What really made wrestling such an amazing and memorable experience is all that we did together as a team. We went to tournaments starting my 7th grade year, and we would rush into the gym to steal a corner spot on the bleachers, which the seniors at the time told us they'd been doing forever. And we also adopted many of our own traditions surrounding tournaments, like DJ Michael and I sleeping the entire car ride there in a back seat of a car full of pillows. We always convinced Donnie to bring us out to eat after at super healthy restaurants like Red Robin and Five Guys, much to Coach's dismay. But one of my favorite experiences from the wrestling team is the team chemistry we all shared. The wrestling team always stuck together, and as I passed through from a 7th grade smudge on the mat to sectional champ, I knew the team was always there to keep pushing me. Wrestling was easily the hardest sport I have ever done and took years of practice. I quickly went from reluctantly joining the team to starting off-season practices as soon as the season ended. For the next 6 years, I did many different off-season practices. My favorite off-season wrestling was open mats we had at multiple locations with a great group of kids from Hampshire. We did these practices with Hampshire and Northampton coaches, along with many other talented wrestlers and coaches. Wrestling was a long road from 7th grade. After years and years of practice and competition, it really does pay off. I was sectional champion and 4th in the state my senior year. I also got my 100th win at my first tournament senior year against the kid who had previously beat me during an off-season tournament. Well, it felt amazing to win matches. What's more important is what wrestling had taught me that I will never forget. Wrestling is a perfect example of hard work paying off. I was crap when I started. It would have been super easy to give up and never do well. But years of practice and thousands of stairs later, I held a big bracket at the top of a podium. Wrestling also taught me about teamwork. Not just practicing on a mat together, but knowing how to push someone to be better and how to do your best to better them. I left wrestling with many amazing memories. Even today, many of my friends are kids who I met on the mat in middle school and sadly haven't been able to get rid of yet. The wrestling team was truly a family to me, and I can't thank everyone involved enough.
Michael asked me to read this for him. Here I am, over a year since the last time I have wrestled. For the past 4 months, I've been down in Fort Benning, Georgia, training to become a soldier in the United States Army. One of the things that has stuck out to me, in particular, is something I heard Coach Bryant say numerous times throughout the years. Once you have wrestled, everything else in life comes easy. But I'm not going to sit here and lie, telling you that basic training was a breeze, because honestly, the running, it still sucks. The push-ups, the sit-ups, the sprints, the stairs, they still suck. What wrestling gave me that has made training easy is the mentality. Wrestling has taught me no matter how tired you are, you only quit when you quit in your mind. It has shaped me into the person I am today, but I would have never gotten to this point if it wasn't for the people I had around me. First off, my teammates. I have established countless lifelong bonds and memories with others on the team. As a 7th and 8th grader, I got to watch Brendan Weir and Brandon Wine compete at very high level competition. They really helped set the bar for the younger wrestlers. Next, my training partners. Every day I had someone pushing me to be better. I would like to specifically thank Mason and DJ. I trained with one of them for almost every single year that I wrestled. and if it wasn't for them, I would be half the wrestler I am today, as well as the memories and friendship I built with them, which will stick with me forever. Lastly, my coaches, Coach Bryant, Coach Willard, and Coach Garib. Coach Bryant taught me almost everything I know about wrestling, but more importantly, he was always there for me. You could walk into his classroom no matter what time and he would help you. Coach Bryant created an environment in his wrestling room where I wanted to succeed for him and the team. I could never thank him enough for everything he has taught me and for all of his time. Coach Willard was one of the main reasons I loved wrestling so much. All of the post-tournament dinners and the road trips to tournaments are things I will never forget. But in the wrestling room, Coach Willard always pushed me to go to the extra mile. Every day I was feeling out of it, he was there to push me to keep going. Coach Garib was the reason I believed I could be a state champion. He taught me the only limits I had were the ones I put on myself. Back in 7th grade, I tried out for the basketball team and got cut. I decided I would try and join the wrestling team to stay in shape. Little did I realize how much I'd fall in love with the sport. 6 years down the line, my high school wrestling career ended with 196 wins, 2 Western Mass Championships, and a state championship. Some advice I would give to others is to train hard and take every practice seriously. Because in no time, you will be a senior and everything you trained for will be just 2 matches away from ending. For the last time, you will step out on the mat. For the last time, you will experience getting your hand raised. The feelings and memories that wrestling gives a person are like no other. For that, I'd like to thank wrestling. For the memories, the friendships, the lessons, the ups, the downs, the victories, the pain, and everything else that has made me the person I am today.
Being a team captain was an amazing experience that led me to be who I am today. Michael and I wrestled together since 7th grade and had been friends even longer. When DJ graduated, it was time for us to step up and take over. I still remember the feeling on my first day of practice as captain when I stepped into the middle of the circle to start warm-ups. Soon, Michael and I were leading a super strong team and running harder and harder practices each day. It felt amazing to have the team look up towards me as their captain when I could still remember my first practice like it was yesterday. Being captain of the team gave me the opportunity to learn many leadership skills and gave me the confidence to lead others. I started out my time as captain with many doubts in my mind about if I am ready to lead the team. However, those doubts quickly dissolved when I started working with the team and saw that they were more than willing to give me a chance. Being a team captain was difficult, but it was made much easier by an amazing team of kids who were eager to wrestle hard and take advantage of the experience I had to offer. I grew as a wrestler from helping kids with moves over and over and showing them how to effectively use them. The more the team learned, the more I learned with it. My wrestling improved greatly during my time as captain, but I gained much more than just a few new moves. I learned how to connect with a team while also being a leader. It wasn't always a matter of making kids work out more. As captain, I saw that a lot of wrestling was the mental game in the practice room and in competition. Sometimes as much as a conversation with a kid was the difference between winning and losing their next match. I had never been part of such an amazing team, and being captain of this team was an experience and an honor I will never forget.